shoot your double leg off of your punches in a closed stance. Check it out. We're in a closed stance. We're both kind of boxing type footwork. It's not easy to shoot from here. It's definitely not easy for me to get the double from here. I'm sure most of you guys know that you want to shoot the double from center line. This is not the center line angle. How do we get there if we don't have grips, right? In wrestling, it's way easier because you can grab a hold of the person, kind of pull them around to set your stuff up. But we can do a similar thing if we understand our boxing footwork. I'm going to jab my way to the inside. Boom, boom. Okay, now this isn't a massive angle, but it is still a better angle to shoot from. Boom, boom. You can see now I have a good angle on center line, but I'm still up in this tall boxing stance, right? So after that last jab happens, I'm going to do a cheat step, which brings me into a wrestling stance. Boom, boom, bang. Now I've got that penetration step, right? Drop the knee, up around the corner, and then easy to finish. You can do this off of any strikes, but it's most easy to make sure that the lead arm is the arm that is finishing the punch if my lead leg is going to step in. So I'm going to do the same thing with a 1, 2, 3, shooting off of the hook and getting to that line. Jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook, and entrance. Okay, moral of the story is we want to be like this. I want to be shooting this way. I don't want to be shooting this way. Okay? I want to go this way. And I need to get that back foot close to my front foot, right? Because, well, I'm sure you guys know, wrestling stance isn't like that or like this. Wrestling stance is more like that. This foot is a lot closer to my heel, okay? So I can take that first step. Okay, so I'm going jab, cross, and now on the hook, I'm going to pivot a little bit. Hook, I pivot around the corner, I bring this foot here, and I change my level. And now, I can enter. Also, when I'm shooting like this, my head is going to the front hip, right? Which puts my head in a better spot to keep it away from the back knee. It's hard to knee somebody like this, right? But if your head is going over here, I can intercept you with that rear leg, okay? Jumping or otherwise, super dangerous shooting over there in most configurations. But if you can get over here and shoot that way with your head on this hip, way harder for me to knee you in the head, okay? So again, with the double jab, jab is a lot easier to shoot off of. Boom, boom, and shot. Off the 1, 2, 3. Boom, 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 and shot. Don't try to shoot from here. Try to get into here and attack from that center line. Keep your head on the front side so they don't bang.
I'm Kajan Johnson. I'm an ex-UFC fighter. If you're an MMA fighter and you want to hack the system, I've got your back. I'm creating Pro Fight Guide, everything that you need to be a pro fighter. We've got a bunch of courses that are already done and we are cranking out new ones all the time. We've got the anti-wrestler guide, right? I fought a bunch of wrestlers. I fought Islam Makhachev. I fought Rustam Habilov. I fought Adriano Martins. I fought world champion jiu-jitsu guys. I fought Greco-Roman wrestlers. I fought freestyle wrestlers. Man, I've been fighting people trying to hold me down like my whole career. Needless to say, I've been studying this problem intently, and I've crammed all of the knowledge that you need to beat wrestlers into one guide. One-stop shop. This has bottom game, this has striking, this has cage control strategies, wall work, how to get up, how to rip their leg off if they don't let you up. It's got everything you need to whoop on these wrestlers. The anti-wrestler guide alone is like 70 plus videos or something. I'm gonna keep adding to it. MMA basics course, we've got all the things that you need to know for like your first year of training really. Striking strategies, grappling strategies, submission escape, submission attacks, positional awareness, passes, transitions, footwork patterns, the basic weapons, the most important weapons, the foundation of the weaponry, the arsenal that you need to build as an MMA fighter, how to change from striking into takedowns, strategies on the wall, like how do you grapple on a wall, because a lot of the time people just teach you jiu-jitsu and they teach you wrestling and then they're like, yeah, go, and then there's a wall there and you're like, what the hell do I do with this thing? They're like, I don't know, figure it out, right? You don't have to figure it out. Get the MMA Basics Guide. That's what we made it for. I know some of you guys live in remote communities. Like I grew up in a town called Burns Lake, like 2,500 people tops. We don't have access to elite level MMA instruction in Burns Lake, BC. This is one of the reasons that it's so important to me to make this. It's gonna be a database for people that don't have access to world-class coaches. You do now. Just get the Pro Fight Guide, 70% off still. This is the last chance. You gotta get it now. We're raising the prices because it's just gonna be too valuable. Even if you're not a pro fighter and you just wanna learn how to defend yourself, if you wanna learn how to get in shape, MMA, honestly, for me is the best way to stay in shape because it's so much more stimulating for your brain than running on a stupid treadmill. Last chance right now for the 70% off pre-order on Pro Fight Guide. We're raising the price.